now, Lisa Booth, senior fellow for Independent Women's Voice and Fox News contributor, and Kathy Aru, Catalina Magazine publisher. Kathy, you gotta be kidding me here. Women aren't having babies because they're afraid they're gonna melt later? Come on.
I don't think that was the reason. They said they weren't going to have babies. They said they're not going to have children. They're choosing not to. They're going to have a birth strike until this planet is not dying. And they have formed a group, and there are others who think like them. So like-minded parents, women and men, people do not want to have children until this planet gets cleaned up.
But don't you think the next generation could solve the climate crisis?
They're hoping that political leaders will step up, and they're hoping this generation will solve it, and then maybe they will choose not to have that birth strike. But until politicians take it seriously, all of the world leaders, I think they're announcing to President Trump that they will not have children.
See, my position, Lisa, would be this. I would want to give birth, or my significant other would want to give birth, to the next Einstein.
That's very hopeful of you.
The next green Einstein that's going to save the planet. Why deny some brilliant kid the opportunity to create a solar airplane or something like that?
See, I actually fully endorse these people not having children. I think it's brilliant. It's a win-win for everyone. They don't have to worry about climate change. We don't have to worry about more crazy people being produced and entering into the world. I think Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez has also pointed out concern over this. Fully endorsed, maybe her considering not having children as well. So all about this. But I do think what a tragedy.
I want them to have kids so they can watch Fox.
But Jesse, what a tragedy it's going to be in, 20, 30 years from now when these people who have decided not to have children realize that the earth is still here and it's intact, yet they're, childbearing years are past them.
Yeah,
no more kids for you.
That's a good point. Kathy, in 1970, they said half of the species on the planet would be extinct. They said we'd all be walking around with gas masks and half the fish would be gone. Manhattan would be underwater and it was going to be all over. And did any of that happen? No. So why should we believe them now?
Well, so many things have happened. I mean, we've seen the caps melting. We've seen a lot of species go extinct. So climate change is happening. As you said, you hope that your child can have a green future.
Okay.
So there is eco-anxiety.
Major predictions never happen.
Exist.
Species go extinct and then they have new species.
But here's the irony of it, though, because you look at the United States. Hold on, Kathy. But the United States has been leading the world in reducing emissions. And the reason we've been able to do it is through natural gas. And the irony of it is you have Democrats that want to take us to things like the new Green Deal, which would move us completely away from fossil fuels into renewables, which would eliminate the reason why we are leading the world in reducing emissions. So the Green New Deal as an idea doesn't even make sense. And it would take us further away from the reason why we've been leading the world on this very issue.
Kathy?
Caring about the planet is not a new concept. I mean,
but
the
coming up with dumb
ideas
1800s
wrote about
should
this.
Be because it doesn't make any
sense.
sense.
These are not dumb ideas,
yes,
though.
It does.
But you would say that Disney and all these places are dumb. They have paper straws instead of plastic straws.
Getting rid of natural gas.
They're coming up with ideas to save a dying planet.
Well, maybe we can get rid of plastic straws, just not babies. Maybe can we do that? Can we try that? Babies are beautiful. And like Marianne Williamson said, let's just fight this thing with love. All right, ladies. Thank you guys very much. And we'll be back